Hey carpet cleaners, John here, and in this video I want to talk about the importance of understanding the concept of loss leaders and the cost of acquisition in your carpet cleaning business. If you've never heard of me before, my name's John Williams and I run a company called AGB, or Add to Grow Business. We specialize in one industry and one industry only, the carpet cleaning industry, and we specialize in one thing only, getting carpet cleaning businesses like yours booked out with jobs on autopilot using our specialist digital marketing program. I'm on a personal mission to try and help as many carpet cleaning businesses as humanly possible, not just survive but thrive, whether that's working with us on a one-on-one basis or through this YouTube channel. So let's dive right into the content. Understanding loss leaders and the cost of acquisition in your carpet cleaning business. Everybody, I see it in all the forums, the carpet cleaning groups and all the rest of it, understand, it's moaning that, if you want to advertise on Facebook, you got to do like proper low prices and like proper sucks. And I see people I saw some posts the other day about some guy like bragging about how he did might be like a $600 job for like 3 rooms, and this is the kind of money I'm focusing on, like my ideal customer. This came through like word of mouth. Screw all of these people that tell you if you want to advertise, you want to do advertising on Facebook, that you need to do these real lowball prices and offers and all that. Screw that. That was kind of what the post said in the carpet cleaning group. And I believe that that's completely the wrong attitude to take, because this is really for people that want to genuinely grow and scale their business into a multi-million-dollar operation. If that is your ambition and you want to grow to a multi-truck operation, surviving on word of mouth and just pure super high ticket customers alone, you will not get there. You will never escape the trap of being the owner operator. It just won't work. If you want to grow on a large scale, and I say, you want to have a multi-truck operation, if you want to get off the truck and be a business owner rather than an employee of your own business, then you have to leverage paid advertising, period. That's it. And if you're going to be leveraging paid advertising, then you need to know and understand that you need to pay the paid advertising game. And this is something that I've talked about many times before in several of my other videos. Go and check them out. And one of the things that I want to talk about is a couple of really important fundamental business concepts that may help you win with your carpet cleaning business and your advertising. And it requires you to shift your thinking and change your mindset in a very similar way to the video that I put out a couple of days ago talking about short-term mindset versus long-term mindset. And there's really kind of 2 big business concepts, and these are fundamentals of all businesses. This is business 101. This is the kind of thing, if you go to college and study business, that they will teach you. And the sort of things that we're talking about here are the backbone of many multi-billion-dollar business operations. These are things that apply to all businesses, even if you're a carpet cleaner. And these are concepts that many owner-operators, if you like, that are carpet cleaners first and business owners second, fail to understand. And I'm on a mission to try and educate people and give people more business acumen in the carpet cleaning world. And so I want to share these concepts with you today in the hope that it will shift your mindset, give you a better understanding, enable you to leverage paid advertising properly and grow and scale. And the first one I want to talk about is a loss leader. What's a loss leader? A loss leader is the business concept whereby you lose money on the front end when acquiring a new customer, in the knowledge that on the back end and long term, you will make a healthy profit with a huge profit margin on that particular customer. And then the other thing as well is just the cost of acquisition. This is just the understanding that it costs something to acquire a new customer. This could be the cost of your advertising. It could be a referral discount. It could be the discount on the price. This is a cost that you incur to acquire a new customer. So that's the kind of 2 concepts that I want to cover in today's video. So loss leaders, let's say you normally charge by the square foot and not rooms. And let's say typically on an average room size, cost per square for 3 rooms, it would normally come to around $225. But for a Facebook special, you run it as a loss leader at $150. So that's $75 cheaper than it would normally be. And by the time you've paid like gas, fuel, the equipment, the techs and all that, you're not really, maybe you're breaking even, maybe you're losing money, maybe you're not even really making that much money. Or if you are, it's very, very little. So this is what we would call a loss leader. So however, what you do, and just as a little side note to this, when you are scheduling this person in, when this person's come in from this Facebook ad for this $150 free room special, first of all, you make it abundantly clear that they're getting a special and that typically, look, this would come to $225, but you're getting a special today. It's a Facebook special and that is limited time. It's going to expire. This is like a one-time thing. That way, you're managing the expectations that if they use you again in the future, that it's going to be more expensive, number one. Number two, this is going to help you to actually get that person on the schedule because you're creating this scarcity, right? This fear of missing out. You're creating this psychology around like, wow, these guys are like real, like top-notch, high-end carpet cleaners. And I'm getting a great deal on this and it's going to end soon. I'd be stupid not to do it. And that's going to help you by having like almost separate Facebook specials, like this loss leader to like what your normal pricing is and conveying that. It's going to make people feel like that they're getting an amazing deal. And that's going to help you to convert more of your leads from Facebook into actual booked appointments. So that's really, really important. But also it creates the journey, the customer journey, where in the future, you're going to be able to charge them that kind of premium fee that you would normally charge them. Now, here's the thing, right? We talked about how a loss leader works. So you're charging less on the front end just to kind of get your foot in the door to acquire the customer in the knowledge that on the back end, you are going to recoup that money over that longer term. And that process starts the minute you walk in the door. You might have, scheduled someone on a loss leader on an $150 special, but, you get in that door and if you've got sales skills or your tech's got sales skills, you might be able to upsell them another room. So, that might add, let's say, another $100 to the fee. So immediately, right, like you've gone in on this low ball special just to kind of get your foot in the door. But as soon as you've got your foot in the door, you're in a situation where, hey man, like, would you like, since I'm here, I've got all the gear in here, so you've got an extra room there. It's going to just be an extra $100. Do you want us to do that? Some people are going to say no. Some people are going to say yes. And you're going to already start to recoup on that loss leader, that cost of acquisition to get in the door with that person straight from the get-go. Now, let's say you do an amazing job and let's say you have a fantastic referral scheme and you say, hey, listen, Mrs. Cooper, we've got this amazing referral scheme. Every person that you refer to us, you'll get a 20% discount off your next carpet cleaning bill. So if you send us 4 or 5 people, like it's basically your next carpet cleaning is going to be free. How cool is that? Amazing. Awesome. And so now let's say you've done an amazing job and the woman thinks, wow, that's amazing. She's got like some girlfriends that she hangs out with, whatever. She's part of some like community or social club. And she tells, 4 or 5 of her friends that these guys are amazing. Here's the deal. Tell them this is the guy's contact number. Tell him that I sent you. And now that loss leader, that $150 or whatever that you did, that lowball offer, not only have you like upsold and recouped some, like when you walk through the door, like adding on an extra room or something and convincing that person to do an extra room, but you've actually just generated over that longer term, let's say over the next couple of months, she sends you those 4 new customers. Over that longer term, you just generated 4 new customers that might use you again and again and again. And again, this brings me on to my next point. And let's say this initial customer that you brought in on this loss leader, on this lowball price, let's say this customer then becomes your regular customer because you did such a great job. You were so amazing. She had such a great experience and she feels like she got a great discount. Let's say she schedules with you a further 3 times that year. Let's say 3 more times she calls you back out to her house to get her carpets clean. And let's say, for those 3 next times, because she's not coming in through Facebook, she's paying the regular price and you're pricing it by square footage. But at this point, like she knows that you're good, you did a great job, like that customer and business relationship there, and she's happy to pay the money because you're great and she thinks it's worth it. So this is how loss leaders work. In this example, you brought somebody in $75 cheaper than you would normally fully charged. But then once you were in the home, you were able to upsell another room and recoup on some of that lost money, number one. That person then went on to send you 4 customers over the next 2 months, and then went on to hire you a further 3 times that year. And the value of that customer, the amount of money that that one customer has brought to you over the following 12 months is literally thousands of dollars in business, in referrals, in repeat business, so on and so forth. So as you can see, by having something like a loss leader, like by just doing a little bit cheaper just to kind of get your foot in the door, you can see how like on the back end, this can be extremely, extremely profitable for you. And in the long term, it's these sort of things that are going to allow you to elevate and grow your business. So this is why it's really important that you understand these concepts. And if you do understand these concepts, like, yeah, these things like the Facebook specials and stuff can make complete sense. And you can know in that long term, you know, that you're getting your foot in the door on this lower price thing, but in that longer term that you are going to recoup. And not only recoup this $150 special, this customer, if you've got all of the other chips in place, like all the other components there, that initial special is going to generate you a lot of money long term. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified when the next video comes out. And if you would like to find out a little bit more about working with us on a one-on-one basis to take your carpet cleaning business to the next level, head down to the description where you'll find a link to schedule a call with us. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.